Ready. It is Nuclear Jukes versus the Harlem Globetrotters. Globebotters? Whatever the fuck they are. Globebotters. And we are ready to roll. It is season 32, week 4. And the Nuclear Jukes have a lot on the line tonight. Sitting in last place in the standings, they look to claw their way back into playoff contention, with the addition of Major's drop Dodd's fall, playing his off position restricting. And no one seems to know what that's going to look like. He is taking the spot of yours truly on Nuclear Jukes. It has not been Penis Wing's best season of all time, but that's okay. I'm excited to try my hand at streaming and see how it goes. So it's a learning curve for sure. Challenging to get everything up and running. But here we are. You see you've got the nice little nuclear barrels in the background, and we're trying out a texture pack called Electric, just for fun. So we've got Aster and Dodd's Fall on offense, Scrapper and King on D. And on the Botters, Gleg, of course, on offense, and Jazz, I guess. Jer trying his hand on defense. Worth is a great pub player. I'm really pleased to see him in competitive and was really bummed out not to get him. I was trying to get him. We'll see how he plays. Gleg had an early out but wasn't able to convert. Jazz has a nice backboard, and Gleg's out again at mid, but there's 3 OD there. They should be able to handle Gleg unless he's got some squirrely moves. He's making some noise, has a bomb to work with, goes off of the island and straight into the OD. The King has good anti, Jazz has no opportunity. And she's returned. Gleg's now 1v2. Aster tries a boost from the back of base, but unable to get a grab, and we're all reset. Pups and 7, who's going to go for them? No one's set up. It's double RB, and it looks like the Botters are going to pick up 1. Yeah, it's a pup split. So Gleg and Aster both have an RB to work with. Gleg gets the first grab, immediately diffused, but is out. Aster can't get a grab. Gleg's returned. Aster's now out and has a boost to work with. The straight in's there, but he stubs his toe on a corner. And we're all reset. The King is trying his hand at offense, and Dodd's Fall tries to juke 4 with no success. We're reset. Scrapper clears the bomb. Jazz has nowhere to go with a flag and base, a kiss. It's just chaos. Everyone's flacciding. Maybe now everyone will take a deep breath and try again. Dodd's Fall goes straight in, gets a grab, and has a bomb to work with. Bombs into a corner, almost into a spike, but he gets away. Now can he do something with this boost? Jer is there and cleans up. Aster doesn't have enough momentum, or does he? Can't make the move. Worth is there to clean up. And now it's pups again. Jazz picks up a tag. Worth picks up the juice. It's a pup sweep for the Globebotters. Let's see if they can make use of it. Gleg and Jazz doing their best to step on each other's feet. Now Jazz has the tag lead, and she goes low. This should be a cap, and there it is. Harlem Globebotters draw first blood. It's 1-0 to the Globebotters. Dodd's Fall gets an out, but can't do anything with it. And the Nuclear Jukes on their back foot will now try to play catch-up. Gleg gets out but fails to get to the bomb. King cleans up. Aster with sort of an out, but Gleg stays for 3D. And now it's Scrapper's turn. The boost should be popping up. There it is, but he elects to go for the bomb. And bombs straight into Jer. It's pups again. There's a tag in the upper left. But the Nuclear Jukes are too late to set up. Jazz gets it, and Worth gets the RB. Another sweep for HGB. Nuke is going to have to change that if they want to change the course of the game. Gleg's got his his tag lead. Jazz again. And Scrapper needs to stay alive. He can't do it. But it's not a cap yet. The tag is out. King takes the flag and runs. Smartly stays alive up in the corner before dying to Jer. Aster Astor now has the flag and has an out. Glegg probably going to get cornered in base, but he stays alive. The Nuclear Jukes just can't contain. Scrapper trying to track him down is way away from OD and no one to help him. But was it Glegg? Yep, Glegg boosts himself straight into a spike. And look at the bomb combo. Doddsfall tries it, but can't quite make it happen. The angle wasn't quite there. But he's staying alive, well, until Jazz, she tracks him down. This time it's a pup split, but it's just Juke juices. King on O with his juice versus Jazz on D with her juice. Glegg gets a grab. Glegg's making it look very easy to grab, and he's able to convert 2-0 HGB. Nuclear Jukes in a bind. They really need to put points on the board from a season standings perspective. Really important for them to get points. They're probably only a week out. If they were to sweep or something like that, they could probably get back in playoff contention. More realistically, it's going to be a multi-week effort, and this does not look like it's going to be helping them as Jazz converts again 3-0 HGB. And now the Nuclear Jukes decided maybe they should try to get some pups. King's going to pick up an RB, but they don't win on defense or on the other pup, and Jazz picks up another tag. King's staying defense with the RB. Astor has an out and is trying to convert it, but everybody's there for HGB. He gets around the corner. Can he get there? No. Jazz is able to clean up with the tag pro. Boy, it sure looked for a second like Astor might score, and Scrapper brings it in for a cap. Nuke gets their first score. Didn't look like there was anything there, but Scrapper said, doesn't look that way to me. I've got this. He puts the team on his back, and then they almost get another cap right there. But Astor can't quite convert. Hopefully they'll get some momentum, but King lets Jazz get out with an easy rub grab. She can't get there. Astor in good position for OD. Now it's Glegg's turn. He's got the bomb, but he can't get there. Astor takes it and has a nice bomb snipe. Dodds has a boost to work with. And a bomb. I think he saw the bomb and went low. Probably should have gone high there, but it didn't work out that time. Worth with a tag pro on offense, waiting for Glegg to come. But they don't seem like they're quite working together. Worth doesn't know what to do and just grabs and dies. Glegg also dies. The King, if he can get out, might have something here. But he can't split the defense. Worth stays in position and stops the attempt. Glegg with a grab. Jazz with a grab. She's going to be out high. But she's probably not going anywhere. And looks like it was a kiss there. Astor now coming across mid with the flag. Gonna boost high. He's on flag tile, but no one can track down Glegg. Can Astor stay alive? Gets a nice help from Scrapper there. A nice block. And both flags are out. Uh-oh. This looks bad, and Glegg's able to convert. There was a pup fight. Scrapper got a tag. They're really going to need to make something happen with this tag. Just 2 minutes and 45 seconds left. Nuclear Jukes with tag lead, but Astor gets separated from his tag, and he's going to get tracked down in the bottom corner of the map. And they can't convert with that tag pro. Astor back in position, but the tag's out now, and Doddsfall getting chased with a juice. Glegg's out past 2. Going to be a Astor with nice position. Was not able. Glegg was not able to get out past 3. And it seems like the Nuclear Jukes are just taking every opportunity to grab, and they're not all good ones. Doddsfall with another out, but maybe rushed it into base a little bit. Of course, when you're down by 3, make it 4, you have to take chances and try to make something happen. This is, of course, the Nuclear Jukes' first time playing with Doddsfall, so there's bound to be some growing pains there and maybe some miscommunications. I can't speak to Doddsfall's comm style. There are rumors that maybe he tilts sometimes. I don't know if that's happening or not. I can't speak to the veracity of those claims. But certainly being down 6-1 isn't going to help anybody's mood on the Nuclear Jukes. Now it's time for them to take a deep breath, maybe write this one off as a lost cause and gather themselves for the next game. Yeah, Cat says, I hope they don't get discouraged and take this L like men. Well, they're taking the L. Whether they take it like men, women, or something else remains to be seen. But either way, the L's happening. Dodds Falls got a boost to work with. Gets, oh, so close to being passed to Worth, but Worth showing why he was a good pick. Cleans up, and the Nuclear Jukes cannot get the cap. Of course, cap differential being a deciding factor for ties in standing positions. I don't think the Nuclear Jukes are going to be winning that tie break anytime soon. Coming into tonight's games at something like a -35, if I remember correctly. And the Nuclear Jukes trying with a last gasp effort to put one more point on the board. Can't get a grab. And that's going to do it for game one. 6-1 in favor of the Harlem Globebotters. So a discouraging first game for the Nuclear Jukes. Dodds Fall on offense, his first time, has a minute 23 in hold, 0 caps. Glegg leading all off offenders with 2:39 in hold, 4 caps. Pups went heavily in favor of HGB. That's got to be the focus for the Nuclear Jukes going into game 2. All right, so we have a moment in between games. Thanks everybody who's here. Appreciate you guys checking out the stream. This is my first time streaming. Never done this before, but in light of the fact that I needed to step down from the Nuclear Jukes, I felt that was going to be the best thing for my team. I wanted to try my hand at streaming, and so here we are. With that said, I'd love to hear from the chat what you guys think of the look of the stream. Not sure if the texture pack is a good one to use or not, but thought we'd try it tonight. Thank you, my friend. Cadis Cat says, man, Penis, your voice is smooth. Cat loving the mellifluous tones of Penis Wings coming across the airwaves tonight. Cat, as it turns out, I was a vocal performance major in college. Used to sing opera, if you can believe that. So this is the radio voice a little bit. Yeah, I've thought about doing voice acting before, but couldn't get my sound equipment to work very well. Wait, we played a season together? I don't recognize your username. Do you play under a different name? Oh, that's Red Bull. I'm a dumbass. Hey, Red Bull. Oh yeah, you even said it's Red Bull. Yep. Hey, Red Bull. Yeah, all right, here we are. Game 2. We're on Asida now, and the Nuclear Jukes are going to need to make a statement here. They got to come back. Can't let HGB have everything their own way. Astor and Dodds Fall going to need to figure out how to generate more grabs. They're going to have to figure out how to win more pups, and all together play like they know they can. So we'll see what happens. Glegg dancing around. He's got the boost, and Jazz has got the button. That button's super important on Asida. Glegg's got an out now, and he's got the boost to work with. The straight in was there, but he comes around from the top and caps anyway. Glegg drawing first blood. HGB 1-0. Scrapper's got an out now, and he's past 3, coming in hot, but there's no one to catch Glegg. He's sitting in that corner for the wraparound boost. He elects to go high, and he can't get past Dodds Fall, but he's got some help from Jer, and he's kind of trapped. He can't get out of base. The king making good use of the threat of the button and the threat of the snipe. But now Glegg's out, and he's got tag lead. And he gets caught from behind by Doddsfall, a chance for the Nuclear Jukes to turn it the opposite direction, but there's 3 OD, and one of them's got a tag. What's Scrapper going to do? He's got a boost, he's got a bomb, and he dies. Just before he could get to the gate in safety, Doddsfall now rushes out, doesn't wait for Ree, and the grab train is now over. Aster with a wild bomb in. He's clearing all the map elements, but he doesn't have his partner there. Now he's smartly electing to wait for Doddsfall. Doddsfall tries a boost while Aster bombs, but it just doesn't work, even though it was a nice plan. Doddsfall now gets a rub grab, and he's out low-ish. Worth with a boost he didn't expect, and could this be a cap right here? Yes! Doddsfall gets a cap. A nice chain of events for the Nuclear Jukes. Aster now out past 3, but he can't get past the last defender. Jazz is there. It's time for Pup. Scrapper picks up an RB. Who's going to get the tag on the other end? Looks like it's going to be the Nuclear Jukes. It's a Pup sweep for the Nuclear Jukes. Scrapper almost got free, but Worth sitting strong on the button. Now there's a tag lead for the King. This looks like it could be another cap. Who's got the button? King's got the button, and he caps. It's 2-1 Nuclear Jukes coming back against HGB. Nice job, Nuclear Jukes, coming back. That was a nice series of events there. Jazz gets a nice little grab, but maybe ill-advised. It was a solo grab verse 2, and they had position on her. Scrapper boost Gleg out of the way. On the other end, Doddsfall tries a grab against 3 defenders. And there's a lot of solo grabbing going on right now. That one I didn't hate from Gleg, since if he did get out, he was past all 4. Jazz now past 2, but can't really get out. Oh, and Jer misses the tag, and Doddsfall picks it up. Ooh, Scrapper fighting against Gleg for the other. Pup. Worth is going to get it late. It's all the way at 46, and Nuclear Jukes take advantage of the chaos during Pups to score again. It's now 3-1 Nuclear Jukes. Aster coming in hot with the cap that time. Jazz out on the right-hand side. And on the top left, Worth has got a juice and base. Going to be hard for Nuke to grab against that. Scrapper cleans up at home. And Aster all by himself on offense. Doddsfall coming now. Don't get gated. Now he elects to come through the gate and has a nice little move on Worth. He's got the flag, but can he get out? He's got a block from Aster. Dancing around, can't make it happen. Jazz stayed in order to support the defense, and it was too much for the Nuclear Jukes. Pups again. Doddsfall has position. Will they get this tag on the right-hand side? No! Worth sneaks in at the end, and that other Pup is at 46. I don't know if anybody's got the timer. Looks like Gleg has position, and he's going to get the Pup now at 44. Oh, and it's an easy cap for Jazz. Now it's just a 1-game lead. We're just about at the halfway mark on this game. Just a little over 5 minutes left. Gleg is out. Aster's out. Who will make the move first? Oh, King's got the button, and it's a cap for Aster. 4-2. They pad the lead a little bit. Doddsfall has a chance here if they can get the return, but Aster doesn't go for the return. Instead, he sets up to get another grab, and maybe it was a good idea. He was able to grab and also return Jazz at the same time. He's turning. He's there. Aster gets another cap. It's 5-2 now. Jer looking for the counter cap. King's going to have good OD, and he does. He's a rock on the OD. Doddsfall out past 2. Ooh, Worth gates Doddsfall. Doddsfall, there's a gate there, my friend. You got to watch that. Worth is coming in for the cap, coming in hot, but he probably shouldn't. There's too many defenders there. Gleg is not really waiting for Ree, and now there's a chance. If King can get the solo return, he can't get it, but the return is slowly coming. Nope, Gleg's out. They let him dance, and they let him out. Can Gleg convert? Looks like it keeps looking like he's going to be tracked down, and it keeps not happening. Finally, the Nuclear Jukes are able to bring him to his knees. He's already got another grab, gets returned. Doddsfall out through the gate and has a cheeky out, or a cheeky cap, maybe? No. No patience there. He can't quite get in. Patience, the name of the game for the Nuclear Jukes. That's what they've been preaching, but they can't seem to deliver on it. Aster has a tag lead in base. He's defended by the tag. Worth coming in. Glegg trying to turn the corner with the boost, but doesn't. Aster still has protection. He's going to get returned now. Doddsfall coming on O with the tag. It's out. Scrapper's got an out, and he's got the gate to work with, but Worth is strong and pushes Aster off the button for the return. Jazz and King now making moves. Jazz can't quite get to the flag tile. Doddsfall coming in from behind and tracks her down. Worth can't cap. Glegg has the flag now. 3 minutes left. The Nuclear Jukes are up by 3. This is where they've really got to hold. Play smart. Good OD. Limit the grabs. And just bring it home. And it looks like that's what they're doing. Aster with a big grab out past... Well, he's not really out. He tries to make a move on Jer, but Jer's too smart for that. Remember, Jer really is an offender at heart. And Glegg comes in for a cap. Now only 2 is the lead. And Jazz could have an opportunity here, but she takes a bad angle off the boost and boosts straight into Scrapper. That could have made it a 1-point lead easily. These last couple pup rounds are going to be huge for both teams. Jer's got a tag currently. I would imagine, I didn't see when he picked it up, but I don't think he's got too much time left on it. We'll see. Doddsfall coming in. Can he wrap around? He can't turn. He's turning like a dump truck, and it's not there. Worth can clean up. Oh, too bad. A nice opportunity, but he just had too much momentum. There was no way for him to turn. Glegg boosts straight in, and the defenders let him. Now he's got a bomb to work with. Bombs the King all the way up into OD. King thinks about using the bomb to grab, but wisely decides OD is the better course of action and sits on the button. Aster's got a tag, and he's going to aim straight at Worth and now protect Scrapper. They're out past a few. Maybe a kiss was a better idea. Well, you've got a tag lead, so I can understand why he didn't kiss, but now he's returned. Doddsfall with the flag, and RB... Glegg running loose all over the map. Doddsfall tries to get his own return. He says, if you guys aren't going to get a return, I'll do it myself. But he can't get there either. Glegg too shifty with the flag. Doddsfall takes a good angle, but hits the corner. Doesn't kiss there. He wants another cap. And instead, he boosts straight into a spike. Worth now, it's up to him to get a cap, and he does. He takes a nice boost off of the off of the island by the gate, and comes in from the side for a cap. 1 minute left. The Nuclear Jukes are up by 1. They need this badly. They've got to hold the line. And Aster with a nice wraparound boost to pick up the juice, and he's going to track down Jazz. This could be a cap right here. If the King can turn around, he does, and it's going to be a cap for the Nuclear Jukes. 40 seconds left. The Nuclear Jukes are up by 2. Doddsfall boosting straight in. And a kiss there is not a bad idea, and he takes it. He takes it. He realizes there's very little time left. Jer with one more opportunity to grab, but there's 3 defenders there, and it looks like the Nuclear Jukes are going to take game 2. Currently the score 6-4. Glegg with a grab attempt. Now Jazz thinking about grabbing. She goes back for the bomb. 10 seconds left. She maybe can get one. Scrapper's there for the snipe. Misses, but slows Jazz down. And now, as Doddsfall and King are in position, Scrapper gets another chance and gets the return. And the Nuclear Jukes take game 2. 6 caps to 4. Aster with 3 caps and 3 pups. Let's see. The pups definitely turned around for the Nuclear Jukes. That was the determining factor. Doddsfall with 1:29 gets his first cap as a Nuclear Juke. Let's see, 15 returns. We've got, wow, Worth with 23 returns, the King with 20 returns. That was a great game, and a nice comeback game for the Nuclear Jukes. And everybody, I'm sorry, I don't have a scoreboard yet. You know, learning all this streaming stuff is, well, it's challenging. There's a lot of information out there, and I did see a few different scoreboards, and I am dimly aware of how you might utilize them in your stream, but currently it's beyond my technical prowess, so not happening tonight. Maybe for next week. Maybe I'll get some time to learn a little bit more. You know, they say you can't teach an old dog new tricks, but here I am, learning some new tricks tonight. And maybe I'll learn even more next week. I don't know how to tell how many people are actually watching the stream tonight. We know Red Bull is, and I gotta say, Red Bull, I appreciate you being here. Red Bull and I former teammates on the Nuclear Jukes. If you ever get a chance to play with him, he's got a very fun demeanor and is just an absolute blast to play with. So highly recommend Red Bull as a teammate. You just got to get him to like get a good night's sleep the night before the game. So that's the only thing. So Red Bull, if you're still there listening, what do you think is going to be the key for the Nuclear Jukes going into Game 3? Or anybody else, if there's anybody else in the stream. I can't tell if anyone's watching. Oh, okay. I just asked Red Bull, what do you think is going to be the key for the Nuclear Jukes going into Game 3? What do they need to focus on? Yeah, that teamwork. Do you feel like you saw improved teamwork from between Doddsfall and Aster in Game 2? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I saw Aster waiting a couple times for Dodds to come. I know when Aster and I were playing together, certainly there was a tendency on my part, and this is not a reflection on Aster, it's certainly a reflection on me, to do some of the solo grabbing, and it's nice to see Aster and Doddsfall waiting for each other. All right, so Game 3 set to begin in 5 seconds. This is on Asida again, and of course Nuclear Jukes took the last turn. Uh-oh, Scrapper's not moving. Okay, he is now. Gleg boosts in right off the bat. That little moment where Scrapper wasn't there maybe let Gleg out. But they're able to clean up 3 there. Don't let him past you, Scrapper, and he doesn't. He gets the return. Now Jer's got an opportunity. Watch that straight in boost. He goes for the side. The wraparound is there, and Jer scores first. HGB on the board. I think they've scored first every game so far. Nuclear Jukes pro tip. Maybe don't let the opposing team score first. I'm just saying. Maybe you should score first. Scrapper out past 3. He's got an opportunity. He elects to go low instead of through the gate. He saw that, I think it was Jazz had position on the button. Nicely played by Jazz. She definitely saved a counter cap there. Now Aster boosting in, but it was ill-advised. 3 defenders there. They clean up. The solo grab goes nowhere, and Jazz has an opportunity to be out past 4. First pup round, and oh, King almost grabbed the pup, but it's a sweep for HGB. They've got all the pups. Jer out. He's got RB Ree. He should kiss or die, or cap. And he dies. Worth, oh, way out of position. Is he going to be able to capitalize on the RB? He gets bombed out of the way. That RB doesn't have much time left. He needs to grab, but Jazz grabs instead. Wisely out past 2. The OD isn't there, and Jazz caps. It's 2-0 for HGB. A bad start for Nuclear Jukes. The beginning of the game seems to be their Achilles heel, and they're going to need to change that for sure. They were able to kind of turn it around last game. After giving up a 1-0 lead, they came back to 2-1, and before you know it, it was 5-2. This time it's 2-0 the other way, and I have a feeling HGB made some adjustments in between games. The King has an out on the left side. Jer's there for the snipe. King goes low, and Jer cleans up. Gleg now out. He's got the straight-in boost. It's a cap. It's 3-0 for HGB. And Gleg says, let me pick up this RB while I'm at it, and he's going to go for another grab. Jazz also gets the juice. Another pup sweep for HGB. Have the Nuclear Jukes gotten any pups yet? I think maybe 1. Everything going the wrong way for the Nuclear Jukes in Game 3 so far. But there's 7 minutes and 28 seconds left on the board. A lot of time for them to turn things around. It's going to start with getting those pup timers and being smart. Aster goes for a wild snipe, but at the very least it slows down the other team, and Doddsfall is out. He's got a straight line for a cap, and he takes advantage. It's now 3-1. Doddsfall clears the bomb. Jer's got an out. Doddsfall sitting on the button. I probably would have gone for a snipe there if I were Doddsfall, but you know what? I am a lowly minors player. Jer is able to take advantage, though, of the lack of pressure along with the tag lead from Worth and adds to the score. 4-1 HGB. Glegg now with a tag protection, and that tag still has a few seconds. Oh, now it's out. Astor doing a great job staying alive, but he can't live forever. And now it's 5-1 HGB. An ominous score line this early in the game. Scrapper goes for the snipe, misses, but gets his quarry on the rebound. Astor can't get out past 3 defenders. And we're seeing already maybe the first hints of some desperation grabs. Maybe not. Astor's got a nice out here, but he's going to be killed by Worth. And both flags are now in base. It's a pup round. And once again, HGB gets both pups. This time Jazz is coming in with the RB intact, but they managed to defuse, and OD is there. They're going to get the return. Jer out, though, past Anti. Scrapper's got the position on the button, and they're able to clean up in base. We're reset. Red Bull saying it's like a team of Red Bulls. Well, you know, Red Bull, maybe that's a good thing to have a team of Red Bulls. You've got a lot of crazy, chaotic outs. Sometimes that can work. All right, we're reaching the halfway point. It's now 5 minutes left in the game. It's a pup round. Astor's the only one going for a tag pro, and he's got 2 working against him. Going to be hard to get that tag, and he can't do it. Worth picks it up, and Scrapper on the other end gets a juice. The nuclear Jukes electing to double up on the juice instead of doubling up on the tag. Not the conventional wisdom in Tag Pro, but maybe they know something we don't know. Astor gets a nice grab, except he gets gated by Jazz on the button, and now Doddsfall in a sticky position. Can he stay alive? He can, and the King's now out past 3 and boosts into the kiss. And we're resetting both bases. Now Astor coming in. They need to find a way to generate some grabs. Astor with a nice grab, and he's got the boost to work with. Oh, but he kind of gets caught up in the corner. And now he's floating around mid. The nuclear Jukes really need both the pups. I guess they're holding for pups. Jer gets the tag on the left side. Glegg gets the tag on the right side. It's double tag for HGB. Astor, you need to live forever, sir. He boosts straight down into the gate. That's the opposite of living forever. And HGB capitalizes with another cap. Scrapper running loose now with the flag. And Worth with the flag on the other side. Returned. Now Jer picks it up. Scrapper's doing a nice job staying alive here, but then he gets caught up behind Astor and gets returned. Yeah, the nuclear Jukes are struggling again this round. HGB was able to figure out what they did wrong last game. It starts with a P and ends with ups, and that's what they did wrong. And this time they've corrected that. They said, we're not letting the nuclear Jukes get all the pups. We're going to get them this time, and boy, did they. Somewhere, did I miss a cap from the nuclear Jukes? When did it become 6-2? I guess I did. I was too busy listening to the sound of my own voice, Red Bull. Oh, Jazz is going to make it 7-2. And Jer is going to make it 8-2, looks like. Oh, Astor coming in. He's got a chance to save the 8-2 score, but can't quite do it. Jer getting the cap. So with 2 minutes and a little and change left, HGB has a 6 cap lead. I mean, we've all seen that crazy majors clip where they get 6 caps in like a minute or something like that. I don't see that happening this game. And that means that HGB is going to take a 2-1 lead in the series. And for the Nuclear Jukes, they really need points more than anything. So, you know, even if they give up another game here, which it looks like they are, they've got to remain focused on these last 2 games and get some points on the board for the sake of the standings. They've already beaten this team once, 6-4, so they know they can beat HGB. The key in that game was the pups. And in the other game, the pups went. In the other games, the pups went the other way, and I think that's been the biggest difference that I've seen. I'll also say that Gleg and Jazz on O. Jazz seems to be doing a really nice job with support O, and Gleg is just getting out at will. Of course, he's a very talented offender. Regardless, Doddsfall with an opportunity to cap there. Looked like he was going to cap, but just got hung up on the corner of the island there and kind of missed the straight-in cap that was there momentarily. All right, so it's another pup sweep for HGB. They pick up double RB. They've got those timers down, and they're capitalizing every time. Gleg coming in with RB intact. It's going to be another cap. 10-2 for HGB. Doddsfall generates an out, and he's got some nice moves. Oh, but he went underneath the island instead of above and got returned. Jazz gets tracked down from behind. 20 seconds left, and boy, it turned out to be an ugly game in the end. The Nuclear Jukes on the wrong end of a 10-2 score. HGB showing why they're already looking like strong playoff contenders. And that'll do it for Game 3. Jazz coming in with 3 caps. Jer with 3 caps, Jazz with 4, and Gleg with 3. Jer with 3 caps off of defense. Look at that. 19 tags, 3 caps, 3 pups. Just a dominant performance by HGB. They're stacked up like pancakes on the top of the leaderboard, leaving the Nuclear Jukes scratching their heads saying, how do we turn this around? Game 4 will tell. Well, once again, I appreciate Red Bull, you being here and being active in chat. And if anybody else is out there watching, I hope you're having a good time. I certainly am having a great time commentating. I've always thought it looked like fun, and boy, it sure is. I'm having a great time sharing my thoughts on the game. Hope the team enjoys watching it back. I'm curious to know what you guys think of the texture pack and the background image. I really tried hard to find. I found lots of background images I liked better, but I couldn't find. I had very limited options that were showing up in the right size when I loaded them in. So that was my biggest challenge with finding a background image. Of course, I learned you can do custom sounds. That was just too much work for me for this time around. And you can also modify the texture packs. I might try my hand at that a little while later in the future as well. Okay, so here we are, Game 4. It's Jardim. Series is 2-1 in favor of HGB. And we'll see what the Nuclear Jukes can do here. Now, if it's been a while since you've watched Jardim, this is the version that has the gates with the button, and when you press on the button, even if you come back off of the button, the gate will stay your color for a couple of seconds, long enough for you to sneak through the gate once you've pressed the button. Gleg's got an out past 3, and he's coming blue tiles. Will he go through the gate? He doesn't have to. Oh, but Doddsfall is there. Nice OD, good positioning by the Nuclear Jukes. Dodgeball with a grab that might not have been the best one there, the best choice anyway. Can't get out. Scrapper tries a boost grab, and he's going to be out past 2. He's coming in hot through red tiles and has to take a little bit of a lap. And he's just staying alive, but then Jazz cleans up. King now with an opportunity, and it's Pups. No one went for right pup. Jazz is able to get it uncontested. Scrapper picks up the juice on the left-hand side. Of course, it's juices, so maybe not as important. And maybe that's why it was uncontested on the right-hand side. Jazz coming right through the gate, but the King knows that trick, and he's ready, but can't quite get away. Astor now with an opportunity. He's got the wraparound boost. Oh, he comes at a little bit too sharp of an angle and gets returned. And now we're reset on all sides. We've got double tags coming up next. And I think whether or not the Nuclear Jukes show up for Pups this round is going to tell you everything you need to know about how this game is going to go. Will they focus on Pups? Pups in 10 seconds. Double tag. Nobody setting up yet. Scrapper knows the pup's coming. He's trying to use the boost. Dodgeball is ready for the right-hand pup. Scrapper in good position. He picks up the tag. Dodgeball picks up the tag on the right-hand side. It's double tag for Nuclear Jukes. This is something we haven't seen. Dodgeball going to capitalize and cap with the flag pro. It's now 1-0 Nuclear Jukes. They decided, hey, let's try getting the first cap of the game. And it looks like it's going to work. Astor now coming in, and it's going to be 2-0 Nuclear Jukes. And now he boosts down from below. The backboard's there. Dodgeball has an out. Coming red tiles. Oh, but he gets gated by Jer, who is just ready with that button. All right, we've got another pup round coming up. Tag on the right-hand side. Would love to see Nuclear Jukes setting up for that tag. Astor's ready, but the bomb's there too, and he's going to need help. Dodgeball coming in. He's got a block on Worth, and Dodgeball manages to collect the tag on the right side. The King getting the juice on the left side. 2 pup sweeps in a row for the Nuclear Jukes, but Glegg comes in and is able to capitalize on some bad positioning. There's a little pinball going on in base. The Nuclear Jukes got bumped out of the way, but Scrapper with a counter cap, and it's 3-1 in favor of the Nuclear Jukes. Astor can't quite get out. Glegg with the boost into his teammate for the return. Glegg has an out. It just looks like butter when he gets these grabs. He didn't go anywhere that time, but no one's stopping Glegg from getting every out he wants. He's out again, coming blue tiles, has another opportunity, but the OD is there. Dodgeball says, not on my watch. Dodgeball, I think he was trying to grab there, but he missed the flag. But no worries, he's out again, past Worth, past Glegg, boosting into the cap. It's 4-1 Nuclear Jukes. They're not done with this series. Maybe HGB thought it was all over. But no one told the Nuclear Jukes. Astor out with the Juke Juice, and he's just staying alive. There's no anti. That's because, why is that? They're not waiting for pups. I guess they just forgot. Scrapper going back for anti now. Dodgeball looking for the return. They can't quite get there. Astor takes a nice angle to split a couple of his chasers, but Gregg gets the return. Gregg. I keep tripping over your name. I know it's Glegg, but my brain wants to say Gregg anyway. And Glegg is out again. Ooh, nice boost by Astor. At least slowed down Glegg, made him change his angle. And now it's pups again. Dodgeball going to pick up a tag. Yes, it's late, but he's got the tag. Worth gets the tag on the other side. Astor looking for help from Dodgeball, and it's there. Astor just needs to go to a corner, and he's free now. Can they get a return? Dodgeball elects to leave the protection of Astor in order to help get Glegg, and they do get him, but it allows Jazz the opportunity to get a grab and go the other way. And now Astor looks like he's in trouble, and yes, he gets returned, but Jazz doesn't really have an opportunity on the other side. Oof, they almost overcommitted there, but they get the return, and now Doddsfall's got an out on the right-hand side, and now it's Glegg's turn. Boy, these two teams are just trading punches back and forth. It's a slugfest on offense. Boy, the defense just can't seem to keep the flag in base, and it would be nice to see the King and Scrapper just keeping things copacetic at home. They try. Astor's got to move, but Jazz gets an out. And now Astor sitting on the team boost. And maybe he's going to pick up that tag on the right side. If he's got the timer. Instead, he's sitting right by the tag, and I think... Oh, I guess it hasn't. I'm sorry. They've already got both the pups. So it was a pup split. Doddsfall picks up a juice. Worth has got a juice. And Doddsfall boosts into a spike, it looks like. But then is there with the pro spawn to return Glegg. Just a little over 3 minutes remaining, and Astor comes in out of nowhere and caps from the team boost. Had the straight in, then gets a return. It's 5-1 Nuclear Jukes. Once again, the pups tell the story. We've got a boost from behind, and the OD's there. Boy, it looked dicey for a second there, but Glegg knew it was coming. He felt that pressure, and he said, I'm just going to take a lap. Scrapper's going to try to bomb Glegg into the spike, but he misses, and Glegg can't win the foot race to the flag. Scrapper's there to pick it up and run. Are they going to kiss? No, they don't want to kiss, and that makes sense because Astor's got the tag, and he's got the protection, and are they going to get another cap? Can Scrapper get there? Ooh, he's dancing around that juice. He's trying to make it to the boost. He can't get there. Jazz collects another return. Doddsfall now with an opportunity. Worth is returned, and it's a cap for Doddsfall. 6-1 Nuclear Jukes. They're hitting their stride now. They're not giving up. Boy, that's tough. After that 10-2 loss, you might think that the mentals would just be in the garbage. I know for the teams I've been on and I've participated on, a loss like that is tough to come back from, but you're seeing a lot of resilience from these Nuclear Jukes here to come back after a 10-2 loss and put a 6-1 ass whooping on the HGB Harlem Globebotters. Nice job, Nuclear Jukes. And the King and Jazz trying to decide what to do. King decides to kiss. He says, I'm not an offender. Let me just kiss here. And they got the reset in base, and it was wise. Astor's now got an out pass too. Glegg chasing from behind. Can he catch up? He cannot catch up. Astor makes it 7-1. The Brazil's on the table. And we all love a good Brazil. Worth with a grab. Doddsfall with a grab. Pass 4! If he can get through the gate or get a block, he's going through the gate. Oh, the bomb's there. Glegg now with an opportunity, but Scrapper's too fast. 1 minute left. Nuclear Jukes up by 6. And we've got our last pups here. King picks up the RB on the right. Astor picks up the RB on the left, but it could be a capping opportunity. Nope, the Nuclear Jukes are able to slow everything down. Uh-oh, King has to manually defuse and gets the kiss. What a play by King, saving a last-minute cap and preserving the Brazil. Doddsfall looks like he's going to wreck the Brazil, though, and make it... Oh, no, he can't get there. Can he make it 8-1? Nope. And now Glegg's trying to cap. But Worth can't get the return. Astor doing a nice job staying alive. And Scrapper blocking Worth away from that team boost there. King collects another return, and now Astor has a chance to get another cap. And he's going to do it. It's going to be 8-1 for the Nuclear Jukes right at the bell. What a comeback statement game from the Nuclear Jukes to tie the series. Doddsfall leading all with 22 tags and 3 caps and 4 power-ups. Now, if you insert me into this game, I'm not going to have that stat line. So that right there tells you all you need to know about the drop of me and the pickup of Doddsfall. That was the right move for the team. Doddsfall doing a nice job. I didn't get to see the rest of the stats there. But Welcome to the Nuclear Jukes Dodds Fall. What a game. Series tied 2-2. That's 6 standing points on the board for Nuclear Jukes. Sorely needed. And we're going into a game 5. Nuke has not won a series yet this season, so a game 5 win here would mean an awful lot to that team. Well, Red Bull, what you got for us? Any commentary? What do you think of Game 4? Surely you are still there in chat, and you don't have to go pee again. But maybe not. Red Bull may not be there, and that's okay, because I like the sound of my own voice, and I can keep talking here. Oh, hey, we're in Game 5, and it's time for the last game of the series. Nuke on the blue side. HGB on red. And we'll see who wins the pup battles and who controls this game. Aster going for the boost in from the bottom, stubs his toe. There's also no backboard there. They didn't clear out that boost. Glegg's got an out, but Scrapper cleans up. Aster going for the boost on the side, gets Jer out of position and manages to get Jer to boost into a spike, but then the offenders get in their own way and they don't have an out. We're resetting both bases. Bombs are up. Nothing happening on the HGB side. Glegg's trying to get to that bomb, but Scrapper says, nope, I'll just sit here, thank you very much. And now it's diffused. And it's time for the first round of pups. It's going to be double juice. Jazz gets returned, and Scrapper's going to set up for the pup on the right. But Jazz is coming in hot for that, and Glegg's fighting for it too. Dodds Fall coming in with the flag king, and Aster collect the pups. It's double pups for the Nuclear Jukes, and Jer's going to get blocked out. Dodds Fall's going to get the cap. It's 1-0 Nuclear Jukes. A last-minute boost from Jazz is not in time, and Nuke draws first blood. Yeah, that was very nice patience. I agree with you, Red Bulls. Was it Aster who capped or Dodds Fall? I can't remember now. But whoever it was, they did a nice little circle right at the end around the last remaining OD in order to get that cap. Scrapper trying to get out but can't. Dodds Fall has an out. Oh, avoids the boost. Jazz was right there on the team boost just waiting for Dodds Fall to mess that up. But he said, no ma'am, I will not mess up. And now he gets bombed into a spike, and Jazz is still holding, but she's going to get returned. And Jer says, hey, I'm tired of you guys getting all the pups. Glegg picks up the pup on the right side, so it's a juice for Jer, and it's an RB for Glegg, but he just comes barreling straight into the OD, and they're ready for it. They return him. Dodds Fall in good position to return Worth. Jazz is returned, and we've got a full reset. Nuke retains their lead with 1/4 of the game gone. Jazz boosting in from above, but Scrapper had just enough space on the right-hand side to return. And Jazz... Oh, Dodds Fall coming out of nowhere. I was watching Jazz, and Dodds Fall just snuck right in with a cap. 2-0 Nuclear Jukes. So they've got a 2-0 lead now in Game 5. King dancing, shifting, moving. Can't make it happen, but HGB forgot about anti, and Aster's got a free out on the left-hand side past 2 defenders. He's got the boost to work with, but he boosts straight into Jer. He can't get past. Scrapper clears the bomb. Jazz jukes 3, and she's got a free walk-in cap to make it 2-1. Nice cap for Jazz. And now we're all reset. Scrapper's got a tag on defense. Glegg's got one coming on O. It was a tag split. Scrapper gets Jazz, so that idea is going nowhere for HGB. Dodds Fall now with an opportunity. Pass 2 should go gate, but instead keeps going straight, and Jazz is in good position. He can't get past. Astor's got a free boost to work with there. He smartly takes a little lap around the left-hand side. Now he's on the right side of the map. He's got blockers. He's got the gate, but he can't really get anywhere. The OD closes in. Dodgeball coming up the left-hand side. He can boost low or straight in. And he gets a cap. It didn't even look like a cap on my screen. Wow, nice cap. Dodgeball making it 3-1 Nuclear Jukes. Scrapper now not sitting on the flag tile. He's thinking about the kiss, I think. Yeah, there it is. He took the kiss. Gleg out for free with the juice. Different angles presenting themselves. It's 4 OD. He can't get anywhere. He tries to boost off the corner, but just gets returned. And unfortunately, no one was there on re, so they couldn't get a cap train going, or at least a grab train. And the King's able to get back. But Dodd's fall took a minute, and Jazz has an out, but Dodds is right on that boost. Nowhere for Jazz to go. Jazz coming in now, but Scrapper was smartly sitting on that neutral boost and snipes her. All right, we've got another round of pups coming. We're halfway through the match. Nuclear Jukes has a 3-1 lead. And Worth in good positions. Maybe Dodds will hit that bomb. Yep, but it didn't really do anything. Jer got the juice on the left side. Scrapper picks up an RB late on the right-hand side. Scrapper's coming in to get a nice grab with juice intact, but Jer able to defuse. Scrapper is going to get returned here, and now the King takes his chance with the flag. He's dancing, he's shifting, he's making moves, but Jazz tracks him down. And now Gleg's coming on the right-hand side, but elects to come back to the boost and try his luck the other way. Now he's in a tough spot here. But Jazz gives him a nice block, and he makes a nice move, but the Poost sends him into the gate. Jazz now past 3 on the left-hand side. Scrapper going to get returned, and it's going to be a 1-point game with 4 minutes remaining. Nuclear Jukes 3, HGB 2. Jer now looking for, a free cap. It's a tie game just like that. And Gleg picks up a tag on the left side. Jazz picks up a juice on the right side. It's a tag. It's a pup sweep for HGB. Gleg destroying everyone in base and says, fuck it. I'll take the flag myself, and he boosts in for a cap. What a statement move from Gleg. 4-3 for HGB. Now we'll see what the Nuclear Jukes are made of. Can they come back in the remaining 3 minutes and 25 seconds? Scrapper holding the flag. Gleg out on the left-hand side. Pups in 20. It's double tag. This next pup round means everything. And Nuke gets returned on the right-hand side. Astor's got an out. Thought he had a blocker, but it just didn't quite pan out. Scrapper clears the bomb. It's time for pups. It's time for pups. That right pup is late. And it looks like Astor's going to pick up the tag on the left-hand side, and Scrapper's got position on the right-hand tag. It's a double tag for Nuclear Jukes. They've got to take advantage of this to at least equalize the game. Jazz doing a great job. And there's a kiss. Doddsfall going to take a grab. Can Scrapper protect him? He's way out of position, but Astor's there on the other side, and it's a race. Doddsfall gets the cap. It's 4-4 tie game. Scrapper out on the left-hand side. Gleg out on the right-hand side. Scrapper return. Gleg's still alive. King looking for the kiss, but it's not there. Worth gets the return. And now Doddsfall coming up with the return, but King was out of position on anti. Jazz coming in on the left-hand side, looking for room. There's nothing there. King is chasing by himself. The other, two of them are on OD. Astor got a grab, and he's out on the left-hand side. Everything's all over the place. They're hitting the bomb. And maybe a kiss coming? No, Astor doesn't want it. And Jazz decides she wants to stay alive as well. And now it's pups. It's pups, and the King gets returned. No one's on that right tag pro except Gleg. Gleg's going to pick up a free, uncontested tag pro. Jazz gets returned, and the tag pro boosts into a gate. Astor's way out of the way. Can he get all the way? He's coming around, but he can't get there. And it's still a 4-4 game with a minute and a half left. Dodds is coming through. Team Tiles. Worth gets a cap. It's 5-4 for HGB. 1 minute, 20 seconds left. Scrapper with the flag on the left-hand side. He can't get out. Aster's going to have a grab now. This might be a good opportunity, but Jer with the solo return. What a return by Jer. And now Jazz has an opportunity, but the king says, nope, I've got the flag. He's going left-hand side. The teams are all over the map. Forget about anti. Forget about re. Everybody's going for pups now. It's the last pup round. Aster's trying to get that tag on the right side. Doddsfall helping him. A couple people get boosted out of the way. It looks like it's going to be Doddsfall's tag, and he gets it, but he gets boosted into a spike. The king is holding. Is the king going to be the one to equalize? He splits the defense. He's dancing around. He's got a boost to work with. He tries to go underneath, but it's not there. 30 seconds left. Nuke down by 1. Scrapper gets a grab. And he's coming Team Tiles. His his defense is there. He's got the team boost to work with, but Glegg is on the team boost. He's going to have to weave and wind his way through. The OD is too strong. Last chance for Nuclear Jukes. 16 seconds remaining. Aster trying to decide what to do. He boosts all the way across the map to switch sides. He's looking for a boost to pop up. Glegg's there. 6 seconds remaining. He goes through gate. Aster coming around. The bomb is there. He clears out some defenders. 1 second left, and it's a cap! They cap at the last second. The Nuclear Jukes cap with 0 seconds left on the clock, and we're going into overtime. Glegg's coming up with the flag, and he's going to walk straight in to end the game. What a wild finish. HGB winning in overtime by 1.6-5. What a series. HGB takes it 3-2 with an overtime win. Wow. What a game. And that's going to do it for my first stream. Thank you guys for watching. I'm going to go explain to my wife why I've been shouting in the house this late at night. And I'm going to go walk my golden doodle dog, Cooper. I hope you guys enjoyed this as much as I did. And that's going to do it for Penis Wings. You guys have a great, lovely night.